Zekaru. Hey, Cameron. How's it going? How is it going? Good, you guess? All right. I'll take a, I guess. Hey, Chirag, how you doing? You, how's it lately? Overall good. I'm getting kind of a little worn out, but it's a weird week. It's gonna be a good week, but I got a lot of work I gotta do, and because I'm actually going to 3 concerts this week. 3 concerts. Kind of ridiculous. Seeing my daughter's favorite band because it was her birthday, and then going socially with, hey, Jedediah. And then going socially with my father-in-law and then some bandmates. So it's like it all happened at once. I typically don't go to very many shows. I should change that, but I'm always busy. And my favorite thing to do is work from my home, so. Hey, Connie, how you doing? Is that piano? It is a piano, yeah. Play the brown note. There you go. You dropped a listening suggestion you'll find interesting? Okay. All right, check it out. Let Go. 3rd day logging into the stream. Nice. Billy Joel Vienna. Am I a Jew? That's a very random question, but no. I have Scottish heritage, if anybody actually cares. Let It Go? I'm guessing you're asking for Let It Go. Do I remember you? Of course I do, Game Tap. I see Terminator theme. Yep, feel good. Your white chair looks comfy. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. We got some random music to play. Tom, I pulled it up. If you want to keep spamming, I won't play it. Hey, hey, Ramad. Please play "Let Go" by Arc Patrol. Got it. Okay, thank you for thank you for actually doing that. Let's see. Yeah, John, this is a music stream. We don't need to be doing that. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then you're so smart. Tell me why you are still so afraid. Okay, guys, if you're gonna do that, go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'm gonna mute everyone on both sides. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. Hey, from Croatia, awesome. Rainbow Creeper Crafter, yep, I see ya. By the way, do I watch anime? I don't really watch Demon Slayer. I need to. Shout out from, no, I'm not gonna say that. Not that one, the Italian one. That's themes from an Italian restaurant. But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just grow old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? All right, we got more. More stuff to do, don't worry. Here is Terminator theme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's enough of that for now. What's up, Piano Man? Not much. How are you doing? Demon Slayer Infinity Castle theme? Doesn't matter. We can do it. Yep. People showing up. Hey, stop spamming, okay? Slippery, chill out. Chill, chill, chill. I look like Ed Sheeran? Nice. Godfather theme? Yep. Let's pull up a bunch of stuff. I got Feel Good Inc. pulled up. There we go. There's a little bit of in the end. Here's Let It Go by Arc Patrol. Back in Time by Huey and the News. Here's a random question. Have you ever met a popular person before? I mean, I've met definitely people who would be considered celebrities. Final Fantasy theme. You're sick, but this is your medicine. Nice. Maru, the perfect girl. We could look into that. My videos are awesome. Windows XP startup sound. Team Fortress 2. Tokyo Lavania. Where you have it pick 3 practical hard songs. Oh, I know you were mentioning that. No, I haven't had a chance to actually get that set up. But that's not a bad idea. There you go. All right, sure. Every wedding I ever played for about, I don't know, 5 years had to play this song. How much is the piano cost? Are you talking about this electric keyboard? Or are you talking about something else? Speedolite, yeah, we can do that. Final Fantasy, we can do the Final Fantasy. I do remember you, Beast Crow. How you feeling about the performance in a couple days? Which piano? Are you talking about this one? All right, we're getting through different things. Here's Entrance to Infinity Castle from Demon Slayer. I don't mind the memes, but you can't be spamming. Can't be spamming. Death Note song. Sebastos. What you just say CONOC. Gurang, speed of light. Let's do speed of light. Everybody's all freaking out about how hard that is. How can you improve your idol? Yeah, we can do your idol. How many instruments do I play? Mostly bass, guitar, drums, keys. Here's speed of light for you. I do. It's Vita. Go ahead and throw out what you want to do. Speed of light sucks. Wow, people's opinions are down. Good morning, lovely people. Good morning to you, CK. Let's see. CONOC, this is a Poland song. Let me see if I can find it. Is it Dvorak? Is it a Dvorak song? Golden Hour? Blinded by the right light? You like metal blues, real music? How is that real music? What kind of things do I have in my Discord? Exit music for a film by Radiohead? Yes, absolutely, it's Vita. I'll do that right next. Am I related to Mark Zuckerberg? I am Mark Zuckerberg. You need to get right back on Facebook and make sure to leave all your personal information in a pinned tweet. Well, wait, it's Facebook, never mind. Can you even do pin stuff on Facebook? I don't think you can. I look like Mark. Hey, Ferrywell. You can. You knew it was me, Twisted Typhoon? Oh, Jedediah, thanks for the donation. We'll do Takedown, but I want to play the request exit music for a film by Radiohead. Amazing song. I have chills already. Oh, thank you so much on TikTok. I need to listen to more Radiohead. I listened to a ton of Radiohead a while ago, but it's been a while since I've listened to Radiohead. What else can I play? Anything, Jedediah. Throw out something. How do I donate? Super chat. That's about all I do right now. I'm gonna do membership soon. What time is it in my country? 8 in the morning. Sebastos, did you answer me? Is it Dvorak? Are you talking about all the Thank you, Jay on TikTok for the donation. Ocean Eyes. We're gonna do some K-pop Demon Hunters because everybody loves K-pop Demon Hunters. Clark. Yeah, we can do Minecraft. We can do all sorts of Minecraft. Do I go to the gym? Yeah, I do sometimes. Mostly I work out at home though. Play some Monk? Ooh, okay, we can play some Monk. Let's do Ruby, my dear. Do I play Minecraft? I used to, but it makes me sick now. I can't look at Minecraft. It makes me, I don't know what it is. The 3D. Here's the thing about me, Saska. I like to play stuff I've never heard before in my life. Thanks, Jungshi, for the that. Do I drink alcohol? Not anymore. Life's too short. Bed of Roses by Bon Jovi. We'll pull it up. My Ruby, my dear needs work. Yeah, because this isn't Ruby, my dear. Here's Ruby, my dear. Yeah, we can do worship song. What do you want to hear? How do I feel about chasing cars? La La Land theme, Toy Story theme, Shape of You. Frustrating, isn't it? I don't know what's frustrating. I'm not frustrated at all. Bot World, Masters. Hey, yeah, I remember you from last Esther. I remember. Interstellar, Shape of You. This is what we're going to do. We're going to be all things to all people, which means we're just going to piss everybody off. I'm going to do some pop stuff. I'll do some meme stuff. I'll do some jazz. I'll do some classical. We'll be all over the place, starting with Bon Jovi. So if you want to know how I pick things, it is mainly just purely on vibes. Purely on vibes and what I want to play. So if you're frustrated or you think I'm picking stuff out of order, it's because I am. Yes, donations do definitely push. Donations definitely push you to the top of the stack. We'd do that too if we were you. I appreciate you. Zekaru, you're very understanding. I see your Tocleovania, by the way. Wow, that's hard to say. Yes, that's true, Beast Crow. That is. Airplanes by B.O.B. Sure, we can do airplanes. And occasionally I actually look down at my phone that has do I do music production? I do. I've never been fantastic at it because I've always spent more time playing music than doing production. And so, yeah. Minecraft theme song, this guy. Ooh, Symphony of the Night, Lost Painting. Yeah, I've got lots of my own music. You can go Spotify, Robert Monroe. I don't have a ton on there. I was in a band a while ago called Soul Practitioners. You can look that up. I've got a ton of music coming though. Mostly I've always been super busy and I've never formally released a lot of my music. But there is an EP on Spotify if you do Robert Monroe Dancing for You. When did I start music? When I was 7, so a very, very long time ago. We already did Takedown. We'll do Your Idol, though, in a bit. I want to pull up this before I lose the message. Symphony of the Night, Lost Painting. All right, we're going to do Airplanes. You're back. What are we playing today? Music. You started playing when you were 7? It's a good age. I actually like 7S, especially after I've taught for a while. People like to try to start kids like when they're 5. Ugh, it is hard. We can do any... No, it's not a bot. It's my wife. Firestorm. I mean, I should get a bot. Do I like piano or singing? I like all of it. Of course, Buenos Market. By the way, love my shirt. Thank you. Appreciate it. House of Memories. Any Arcane songs? We can play whatever. I'm mostly sight reading it. I don't know any songs. I don't know any music, actually. And then this goes up higher. Lots of practice, Isla. Makes me happy every time. Oh, thanks. Alberti bass, you mean this thing? Should we do Believer with Alberti bass? Hey, Alberto. Beyond the Blue Horizon, sure. Can I play anything else? No, just Alberti bass. That's all I can do. Thanks, Chirag, for the shout out. But yes, no, he is exactly right. He is 100% right. Try talking to two people at once, but it's all good. Keep on chatting away. It does actually help to have side conversations. We may even have to change Kaitan. Yeah, we can pull that up. What's my opinion on Paul Too Real vaping? I have no idea who that even is. In general, I would say anybody of age can do whatever they want in terms of stuff like that. But I don't think vaping's a good idea. But you do you. What about gambling? Also, probably a bad idea. Well, then his parents need to sort that out. Magic the Gathering is good? Yeah. Do I know any Arcane songs? No, I don't. So just put one out there and I'll play it. Dancing in the moonlight. Man, your Bleach OST, the whole thing, just pick a song. If you knew what went on in my head, Beast Crow, you'd realize why I don't need any substances. All right, here we go. Kaika Kaitan. Ooh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Nice. All right, here we go. Zuckerberg, is that you? Are you? Wait, Toadster, is that you? The Toadster's here. Who else's birthday is it today? Oh, thanks for giving me exactly what you want. I may have to deputize you as another mod today. Chirag. I'm sorry. I know you wanted to be in the sidelines, but I think you're opinion on Minecraft Villager. Oh, you're fine. Can I do Ed Sheeran? We could do Ed Sheeran. Yeah, Chirag has been very, very awesome for a very, very long time. I've actually mostly not modded him just to not have him have to worry about actually muting people. But it's getting a little crazy. All right, Titanic, walk me to the moon. You mean fly me to the moon? Or do you want to be walked to the moon? We could be walking to the moon. But let's do this Interstellar theme. We can do an Interstellar. We'll do Rushy at 100 likes, which we're going to get there really fast today if people are liking it. No, it's not membership. The blue names are mods. So that basically just means that they can mute people if they're being unruly. This is a little Arcane for the Arcane lovers out there. Thanks, Koi. I need to get more good shirts. Yeah, we'll do happy birthday. Anybody, any other birthdays out there? Let's do happy birthday, and then we're gonna do some others. Detective, you're a Robert fan? Nice. I love it. It's your birthday? Love it. Here we go. And then we'll do some of these other requests. Of course, BACLXD. That's okay. Whoever wants to celebrate their birthday today, that's for you. Hey Chirag, the other Chirag, Maheshwari. Robert, I'm having some difficulty playing polyrhythms and my brain's stuck putting hands together for these types of sections pieces. Any suggestions? Yes, I can totally give you suggestions. I see everybody's chat messages. No, I'm not going to give you moderator. Honestly, at this point, anyone who moderates is people that have been here for a very long time. Chirag's been here incredibly long. So I started streaming somewhat at the beginning of the year, and then I had to take a break because I was touring a lot. Yeah, we can do Pink Floyd. It's not an Attack of the Clones thing. Yeah, we can do a Golden Hour at some point. I've already been playing it for a bit, so we're not going to do that right away. It's me again, Charlie. Yanni, throw something out there. Favorite song to play? I got all sorts of songs that I like. We'll do a couple more that people wanted, and then maybe I'll throw out some. Oh, I want to do. Hold on. I'll give you the best. Sorry, I want to do the polyrhythm thing real quick. I forgot about it. So the other Chirag, the non-moderator Chirag now. The trick with polyrhythms, and if you know this piece, you'll know what I'm talking about. The arabesque. And then right here, right? It's all 2 against 3. 2 against 3 is the easiest one, but once you get that down, you're going to be able to do it for everything, right? Because it's that hands doing 2 different things. So this is what you're going to do. Song of Storms, yeah, let me grab that. And then, I was going to do Walk Me to the Moon. Walk me to the moon and let me play among Kansas because I am going so slow. All right. Yeah, we can do Hava Nagila. Hava Nagila Hava. Man, I've played that a lot in my life. Have I played a guitar before? Never ever played a guitar before. No, it's Walk Me to the Moon, DeWood. It's not Fly Me to the Moon. When did you ever hear it was Fly Me to the Moon? It's always been Walk Me to the Moon. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you crap, DeWood. It's always been Fly Me to the Moon. Subbing because your arms are huge. That's the only reason to sub, by the way. Headphones sound better than without headphones. Not true. Your iPhone speaker is the best speaker you ever have had. Okay. Smooth Criminal on guitar. Very poorly I could do that. Yeah, we can do some Harry Potter music. I'm getting distracted though. Chirag. So this is what you're going to do. What you're going to do is you're going to count up to 6. Why are you going to count to 6? Because 6 is the least common denominator between 2 and 3. So if you count to 6, you'll be able to keep track of it. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Do the math, Chirag. That's what I have to tell you. Do the math. And you're going to find it so much easier to play polyrhythms. Okay. And I know everyone said we should do... Yep, get back to practicing. I got Hero pulled up. Love my shirt. Thanks, Christopher. Can I do River Flows in You? Yeah, we can do that. You want a piano teacher? Yeah, they do help. Here's My Hero Academia, and then we're gonna do some other stuff. I have a love-hate relationship with My Hero Academia. It's awesome for a couple episodes, and then I get really bored. Sorry for the My Hero Academia fans. Yeah, we can do a nocturne. Which nocturne do you want? We'll do Rush E at 100 likes. The Cool Kid song? How cool is the Cool Kid song? Play piano. Waltz in A minor. The waltz in A minor is nice. Isn't there multiple waltzes in A minor? I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, you want the probably the straightforward one. Okay, Tokiovania. Pulling that up. I grabbed Tokiovania. Any blues piano? Yeah, let's do some blues. That sounds good. Battle Hymn of the Republic. You really want Battle Hymn of the Republic? Get grumpy about it. Get real grumpy about it. Walk Me to the Moon. Yeah, let's do Walk Me to the Moon. Do I know any hard songs? No hard songs. Yeah, it's fun. I always enjoy playing. No More by Manfred. I like the We Will Rock You. I could pull up the solo. I could do the whole solo for you. We Will Rock You guitar solo. I'll pull up the guitar solo. We'll do the guitar solo. Hold on, let me get No More. Let's see if we can get this for just a piano sheet instead of... Nope, it's just as a big, ugly, full score. So we're gonna do our best to read a full score here. No More, Manfred Minish. We're reading a full score right now. Probably should just be, honestly, there we go. Smooth Criminal, Pirates, Entertainer. We got all the classic. Do I have any tips on reading notes? Practice. To be a lot more specific. See the Light? Yeah, we could do See the Light. To be a little more specific for reading notes, I would say the big things that people mess up with reading notes, I have a lot of different videos on this, by the way. If you just type in Robert Monroe sight reading, you'll probably find a ton of videos because that's one of my main topics I make videos on. But I would say the main thing to do when you're working on sight reading is you want to be very specific on what you're trying to accomplish. So instead of trying to just sight read a bunch at once, maybe go, okay, I'm just going to pick 4 measures here. I'm just going to work on those 4 measures. But anyway, I have a lot of videos on that. You should check them out. There you go. All right, let's get through some more of these requests. I have to cringe a little bit when I play that. All right. This is Tokyo-Vania or whatever. All right, we're gonna burn through a couple more of these real quick here. Like the stream if you're enjoying it. Subscribe so you know and can see me next time when I'm on. You always do. Rhapsody, Golden Brown. Yeah, we can. It's a really good song. Give this man a $5,000 piano. Sure, a double 10x that number, and then we're talking. Not because I'm greedy, but because that's what it is. Oh, sorry, I didn't see this request. Pawan, please play when marimba rhythm starts to play. What specifically? Hold on, Pawan. I missed your message. The setup of that. Or is that the name of the song? How much does your piano, my piano worth? I mean, my piano's probably literally worthless. But there's two types of pianos, at least in the, oh, okay, I see it's a song. When marimba serenata, oh, sway. Oh, okay. Gotcha, okay. We got it, we got it now. We got sway. How to Train Your Dragon? It's a small world. It's a small world after all. Yep, it's Mark Zuck doing side quests. You caught me. Let's keep messages in English. Yeah, I can only read English, so that is true. Can I play Bully theme? What is it? Are you the only one who wants to hear old theme songs? Probably not. When marimba let's say when marimba. I can't speak this at all. Let's just play it. Random user, you're done? I'm done. Don't be so salty. We're just hanging out. Can I play Ashes of Fire, Mac? We can totally potentially get there. But all I want to do is this, actually. Hold on. We're getting to stuff. Here's another one that probably nobody's actually really asking for anymore, but I want to play it, which is the guitar solo from We Will Rock You. And then Megalovania and Rushy, Goodness of God. Again, we'll get to all this stuff. Have I ever tried Indian Bollywood? Absolutely. Soda Pop. Am I okay? Nope, definitely not okay. You just gotta name something, Pawan. I can't do stuff off the top of my head. Oh, Chamber of Reflections? Absolutely, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Do I get money from this? Well, someone just donated, so what do you think that means? All right, let's pull up Chamber of Reflection. You meant YouTube? So funny story about this. Almost all my videos, long form videos and short form and Piano Can Play Funk, yes, of course. And live streams. Just to give you guys a little background on how YouTube works and how copyright works. Golden, we could get in there. Here's the way that copyright works. Let's say I play this Chamber of Reflection and I sit down and I play it. Here, I'll play it for you right now. Chamber of Reflection, right? And then don't worry, I'll finish this story. Okay, now, I just played that, right? It is very likely that YouTube will go, that was obviously somebody copyright playing the actual original song, because the way their system works is they just hear that the music is, similar, right? And it's just automated. So then what happens is they claim it. But here's the thing, Mac DeMarco doesn't claim it. It's some random person who set up an account that claims anything that sounds like anything that someone might be interested in playing. But here's the worst part. I go and I appeal and I go, it's not even Mac DeMarco claiming his music. It's somebody else. And guess what they do? They send that email to the person's YouTube who's falsely copyright claiming on behalf of Mac DeMarco. And what happens then is they say, oh, of course I meant to steal your money. And that's what happens. Now, in terms of the actual way that copyright and fair use actually work, is if I sit down and I play your song on a live stream, I should be entitled for any ad money and revenue that comes from that because it's fair use. I'm interpreting your song. I'm not stealing your song, especially since we're giving attribution to all this. So anyway. All right, we're gonna get into more songs. Anyway, you probably didn't want to hear somebody rant, but it's important. Yeah, donations still, yes, but almost pretty much all the ad revenue gets immediately taken to somebody else. To the point where once I get a little bit bigger, I'm probably going to, I'll probably set up some other type of video, other type of content. Can I sing a Lady Gaga song? I could. Yeah, to be honest, Firestorm, I had a pretty good going YouTube channel of all covers a few years ago, and I just abandoned it because it was just so frustrating. Like every video got claimed. So, yes. For the most part, yes, Firestorm, you're totally right. Because at least I'm getting the engagement and the growth from streaming, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we can do that. Nasian, I like Golden Wind. I know that's a pretty safe take, but I like Golden Wind. Thank you, Super. Yep, that's the way it works. Care of the bells. You sub now? That's the right thing to do, Poland. I eat plutonium. We're popping around different things. I can't copy stuff from the chat, so there's no way I can look that up. Do I see you? I do see you, little bacon. It's just part one. It's just part one. It's a Phantom Blood. Sure, we'll pull up World's Smallest Violin. We can do Invisible. Opening of Your Lie in April. Sure. Polyphia playing God. Sure. We just did Your Idol, by the way, piano. Wicked Child, we could potentially do that. I think it's Invisible must be a Duran Duran song that people played in Metal Gear Solid. Megalovania, we could do that. Your Lie in April. Opening. Let's see. All right. Bro definitely can't. It's impossible to play for Elise. Hey, Koji. Regret playing, I don't know what you're saying. Here's World's Smallest Violin. I've never seen this before in my life. Ooh, I'm still standing? Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do opening. We will do the opening of that. Here's Your Lie in April. Sorry, I'm just flipping through the pages here. There you go, thank you. Rule of Rose. You don't trust sheet music? Rule of Rose, backbiting. I don't see the music, but that's okay. We'll just listen to it and learn it from there. We'll do skating. That you think of, Elnar. Yeah, we can do golden. We can do golden. We can do golden. I cannot play. Are we at 100? All right, cool. Mark? No, it's not Mark Zuckerberg. It's not Mark Zuckerberg. It's Mark Zuckerberg's evil twin. I invented something called Back of Head Book. It's not Facebook, it's Back of Head Book. And you just ignore. You hit the ignore button. You hit the dislike button. Okay, it looks like time. Rushy time. We're gonna do the anime version of Rushy. I'm just making it up, Tashu. No, there's no anime version. We're just playing it. We can do Playing God. I'll pull up Polyphia. Pawan. That's funny. Appreciate it. $50 for saying hello. There you go, Donna. There's your hello. Nirvana is talentless. I see you, Manga. I don't always have to talk. I can let the piano do the talking for me. Thank you, Paiwan, for the donation. I'm doing it. Gwyn Lord Asunder, that would be good. Driver's license? I don't think I know Pebble Beach. My mom loves Nirvana. That's hilarious. Although, I mean, my kids, their dad likes Nirvana, so. All right, let's do a couple things. Somebody arranged Playing God for piano. That's nice. Idea 22, sure. If you are enjoying the stream, yeah, Digital Dynasty, you are being a little spammy. Do I know any of the seasons? I live in the Midwest, of course I know the seasons. Yeah, we can do Gwen, don't worry. Your ear wants to sing? Thanks, Manchi. Hey, SK, how's it going? Do all my fellas, maybe. Golden hour, we could maybe get into that at some point. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you're liking, subscribing, all that. If you have a specific thing you want played, it's way quicker to do a donation. I do request just from different people asking, but I'm looking for new people at this point, to be honest. You sub? I know you do, I'm Mango, and I appreciate it. If only I was there to annoy you with my funny lyrics. I'm sure. I'm sure your lyrics are on point. Manchi, I just played Fireworks. Thank you, Nelly. If you haven't heard this, yeah, Apoorv, what's up? Hey, Dave. I always have to ask you, Apoorv, what day was it for you? All right, let's get through some of these that I pulled up, but I never got a chance to play. It would really help if I actually knew how Playing God sounded. Back in the Deadly Hyperextension. Ooh, nice. I love doing any hyperextension things. Super Mario, we could do that. Summertime Boogie Woogie. Do I know Polyphia? If you so, do you think of what do you think of Tim Henson playing guitar? I think he is quite good at guitar, but he's definitely a. So here's the thing. Over time, David Byrne actually wrote a whole book on this. Over time, the way we experience music changes, and the type of music people make change. And so what happens is, yeah, I did actually just play Rushy. We could do Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm gonna do this Attack on Titan theme, and then we can do some more of these popular requests. And then I might do some other stuff. OMG, Mark Zuckerberg, exactly, Greenwood. The thing with yes, so the way he plays guitar, like he reminds me of the dude. I used to be a roommate with this guy, and he wasn't even a guitar player. He was like a philosophy student, but he like could shred in a very specific context. And then if you pulled him out of that and you were like, hey, play some blues with me, he'd be lost. Now, I know a lot of my friends who live in like the professional music world just say that that person is trash at music. I think that's way too far to go. I think it's just that they so are specifically catering to a very specific kind of niche and different thing. Do more improvisations. Is the Discord worth joining? I don't know. You can ask people. Sure, we'll set up a poll. Oops. Oh man. There we go. Nope, that is not a good poll. Let me try again. Don't worry, I'm about to play it. I'm gonna set up a poll. What to play at 200 likes? We got Interstellar. I'm gonna put Liebstrom on there as a spiritual request. All right, there we go. Love back to you. Let's see. For Elise. Let's play all of For Elise. How about that? I don't know. For Elise, I don't mind playing, but it's fun to play the whole thing. Spirited Away theme. Got some lag going on? Yeah, there is. I know. I need to figure out a better way of doing it. because it is annoying. I don't like that. All right, we got 1 summer's away, 7 weeks and 3 days. Play the whole thing. The beginning over and over is just boring. I agree. Here we go. Here's the whole for Elise. I agree. The third part is my favorite part too. Ah, sorry, I'm not looking at the music, I'm looking at the chat. We'll do golden in just a second. De Astro Huggins, how in the world, how old are you calling all these other people kids? Play piano too? Awesome, Gojo. Hammer clavier, there you go. You're fine, De Astro. You don't have to say your age. I was just giving you a hard time. But not under 10 years old? That's a very telling statement, by the way. It's all good. Or, yes, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just giving you a hard time. You're totally fine. How many likes are we at, Blitz? Thick of it? Here we go. Let's do some golden. Nocturne, we can do that. 10,000 Reasons. Go to the chorus. We're going to keep rolling for now. Good, Poff. Thank you, Lisa. Now I'm shining like I'm born to be. Man, I wonder if I can. Let's pull up the lyrics. We'll pull up the lyrics of this. We dreamin' hard, we've came so far now, I believe. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. You know, together we're going Gonna be golden. Whoa, up, up, up with our voices. Something in Korean. I don't speak Korean at all. Gonna be golden. Whoa, I'm done hiding now. I'm shining like I'm born to be. Oh, our times, no fears, no lies. That's who we're born to be. You're such a chill guy. How often do I stream? I try to stream every day around the same time. Do you like this song? This song depresses you? Why does it depress you? Any tips for beginners on how to play the piano? Sure, just a second, Jesus and Horses. Come on. You made a short that sounds like drums? Nice. Can water be wet if you pour water onto water? I don't know. Water pulls it away from itself. So, sorry, it pulls to itself. You're saving for a digital piano 3 months ago? Awesome. That is awesome. What's my favorite DAW? Logic. Logic is definitely my favorite DAW. Yeah, I'll pull up Hallelujah. You sure you guys don't want another song that Jeff Buckley has done? How much do you love Bluey on a scale of 1 to 10, like a 4? My kid's probably like an 8. No, this is a Roland FP90. Feeling tired today? Not alone, Apoorv. Like 6:30 most days. Somebody was asking for things. Do I like Castlevania? Yeah, Castlevania is a good game. Somebody was asking for tips on learning piano. I tell people this all the time. I need to make a new video on it. But basically, we need to learn the letters first. Learn the letters first. Learn it really, really good. And then, after you learn the letters first, you want to learn some form of scales. And then after you learn scales, You need to, I look like Mark Zuckerberg. I've never been told that before, Santa. As all these chatters will, back me up 100%. Has that ever happened before? They're going to throw me under the bus immediately. And then the third one is find a method that you agree with, right? You want to do either playing by ear, you want to do sight reading, you want to do rote. That's what you want to do. How to play the Moonlight Sonata, you just need to practice. I would say you definitely need to probably learn to read if you're going to do Moonlight Sonata. Mixolydian flat 6 scale. So that would be you're playing a Mixolydian scale, but then you flat the 6. Yeah, first time, exactly. What group of age are you around? I'm in my 30s. Government of Power. How to find your play style? Oh, that's a great question. I actually like that question a lot. I describe it this way. It's very much about big homework root scale. Good luck, guys. It's very much about picking exercises that you like doing and doing those over and over again. Think about what you want to learn on piano as being like an RPG, right? So if you choose different things, you're going to get better at certain things. So that's why I'm so about playing scales. Your playing will be more refined. It will be better. You'll understand more about music if you do scales. But pick some other exercises in there. If you want to be all bluesy, learn some blues scales. What was your first piece of music? Baby Shark, I went to college, so it would have been all the stuff to get ready for college. So Beethoven Sonata, Etude, all that business. Okay. Hey, Rajveer. All right, I'll see ya. Once you learn to read music, everything becomes so easy. It's not necessary, but changes the whole game. I completely agree with that. I've heard there was a secret chord. Can I go into the theories and dynamics of hot cross buns? Absolutely. That David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. All right, I'll see you on Mango. Yeah, what would be a rock cover? It would probably be something like, let's see. Maybe even lower. It's such a pleasant song. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah, and then something. Is it Phrygian? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Am I related to Mark Zuckerberg? No, not at all. Okay, so back to a couple theory things. Minor, it's a major minor scale. So you're starting out major. It's part of the minor melodic mode. So like it's really, so like for example, C major. Then what's going to happen if you start on C and you do that, it's mixolydian flat 6. It's actually like you're playing F minor, F melodic minor, but starting on C. Right? I got pulled up, Eduardo. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. Head grew heavy and the sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. Welcome to the Hotel California. Best producer in the game, really? What is my favorite chord progression? Honestly, one of the ones that I really like is going from 1 to the secondary dominant of the 6. So 1. It's so nice. There's some jaws. Skyfall? We can do Skyfall, Sam. California Dream. It's all good government of power. Fantasy Impromptu. Funny enough, I actually have that pulled up. Colombian salsa? What song do you want to hear? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, yeah. I skipped you? There's no skipping involved. monster de Tula. Da 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 da. Just me and Gustavo are hanging out right now. Sorry. I know everything. It's called, while everybody else sent 100 for 2 jewels. Appreciate that, Jay the Man. I don't even know what that is. That must be some new YouTube feature. I very much appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. Yeah, we can do Tokyo Ghoul. All right, let's see. Monsters, Inc. theme? Sure. Just for you. Hey, Roblox Script Giver. Creep by Radiohead. Ooh, I like that idea. Let's do a little bit of each of these. Here, I'll give you a little bit of blue. Oops, that is not what I want to see at all. Lacrimosa? Yeah, let's do Lacrimosa. I like that. All right, let's blast through a few of these. We're gonna try to get to 200 likes this stream. That'd be a new goal record for me on this, but hey, if we get there, whatever. If we don't, I'm not too worked up about it. I'm so glad you're having fun, Arm. Mozart is absent today. Apurv, why not blue? We'll do blue. You're just chilling. You just need to chill. Mozart, what's the song? We'll do, don't worry, we'll do it. Apurv, California Dreaming was what you wanted. I will grab that too. Love the Way You Lie. You don't need to spam, by the way. How about Creepy Blue? That'd be funny. All right, here we go. Let's do a little bit of Unravel first. Am I in my grandma's basement? Absolutely. Always. That's why we got to keep it down a little bit, T-Tribe, so that grandma doesn't wake up. I can play 50 Cent. Yeah, what do you want to hear? Hey, Jim. Good morning from Jersey. Nice. I've been to Jersey many times. Hey, Harry Potter. Just for you. Christmas truce. Yeah, I'm just playing it off the top of my head. Roblox. A 1,000 years. That's the like. Yujav, I've never listened to the Deltarune soundtrack, but I have heard it many, many times because people ask for it. Yeah. Ooh, a stamp. Suite of 3 pieces. Let's do some Debussy in just a second. Hold on. Let me keep playing some Lacrimosa first. I have tons of magic cards that are open. From Devil May Cry, I don't know anything. Please don't stop Lacrimosa. Don't worry. I got a Toyota Sienna. A Toyota John Cena. Appreciate it, Strop Gamer. Why do you think I'm not Mark Zuckerberg? Hey Joe Show. I've seen your memes. They're quite offensive. Like, would you want your grandma to see the memes that you post on Facebook? It's you, Pirami. You? Yes, Marjo. You. Would you want... I'm the music version. Yes, your grandma, Marjo. Worse, coming back from the grave to judge your memes. Favorite key change? None of them. Yo, hey chair, what's up? Dandelions, we could probably do that. One Piece, I played really nicely, thanks. Zoldyck family, we could do that. Deastro, I know you've been asking for Castlevania. I've just been trying to get to some new people that I have not seen request things. Here's Love the Way You Lie. By the way, if the likes were in 45-pound increments, Apurv would get them immediately. That's the type of math I can do right away. Do I play any hard rock songs? I play whatever I feel like playing. So throw something out there and we'll figure it out. The live has not ended yet. Got probably at least 20 minutes-ish. We'll get there. We're doing a bunch of stuff. Here is some Debussy. This is Estampes 3, Gardens in the Rain, Jardins sous la pluie. I can't speak French, but whatever. What's new? You're addicted to Castlevania? It's a good game, and it's great music. That's for the person who asked for Golden. I already played it. I'm going to not play it right now. Old Doll. Thanks, Sam B. Yeah, that was just sight reading. I've never played that before in my life. Yes, One Piece. Yeah, we'll pull that up. Elton John. What do you want to hear from Elton John? You also got Beatles, Rocky Raccoon. So good. Thank you, Sophie. Soda Pop. Nights Begin to Shine. BER. Still Doll, not exactly a popular song. I don't know any songs. That's the beautiful thing. Yep, see ya. Thanks, Sam. Is it talent or practice or both? Okay, let me give my hot take on talent because you're asking. You want Olivia Rodrigo? We're at 173. Yeah, we're gonna get up. We'll get to 200 before we finish this sucker. I'll pull up all I want. The Muzan versus Hashira song. Did Dio actually do it better, though? That's what I want to know. Stevie Wonder, what do you want to hear? You're just listing composers. Gym Lover, which, by the way, I'm a gym lover, too. You need to like the stream so that we can get to 200, and then I will do it. Okay, I have ideas about talent. Let's talk about talent real quick. To me, it's an activation thing. So Malcolm Gladwell has this idea that intelligence, your IQ score, only matters to a certain point, and then other factors pick up. And so that's really what's going to happen with talent as well. So if you, let's say you're super duper talented, it's going to give you an advantage at the beginning, but at some point hard work is going to take over and the people who work harder are going to beat you. But let's say you have like zero musical talent. Like it's really hard to even hear where the notes are at all. Like, you know, it's the person that's trying to sing and they can't hear where the note is at all. It's going to be very hard for you even to get to the point where you're even at the starting line with music. And so it is 100% way more hard work for anybody who's doing it for any length of time. But I will say you have to have that activation point of talent. Otherwise, you're just not actually ever going to get to the starting line. Exactly. What do I do after a stream? I live my life. Are scale exercises useful? Extremely useful. Scale exercises are super useful. There's intelligence, then there's wisdom. You can gain talent from intelligence, but you maintain it through wisdom gain. I don't understand what that means, but it sounds good. How long have I played? 28 years. Coming up on 29. I can't wait until I can just say 30 years. Snowman. Most popular song you request to play? Tons of things. Rush E, other things. Anyone can be talented. It just needs time to click, you know. Yes and no, Strange Quark. I do think in general, talent is overrated as a concept in especially the Western world. But it's not also true to say anyone can be talented and talent is meaningless. Because, and we know this from physical signs. I don't care how hardworking you are if you want to play basketball. If you're under like 5'6", you're not going to do it, right? You're just not going to do it. Yeah, and for people who are saying, yes, it's my focus face. I am an extremely intense human being. And so I'm always just looking quite intense for the most part, unless you catch me in a very, very silly mood. But that's typically when, again, other stuff. Here's The Night Begins to Shine. When did I start playing? When I was 7. Let's see your Darth Vader costume. Famous person I'd like to meet? I genuinely don't care about famous people, like really at all. There's some musicians I'd like to hang out with just because they're cool, but I genuinely, like, and that's not a flex. I genuinely do not care about famous people. Ooh, Girl from Ipanema? Sure. We're forward looking at this left VR. Drawing or any other hobbies? I don't have very many hobbies. My obsession with making stuff and being entrepreneurial is my hobby. A little bit video games. Hey, Cando65, how's it right? I have been playing a while. How close are we to 200 likes? I've got about 10 more minutes in me. Interstellar. It's the same Orkilawa's theme. Oh, you really want some Hunter x Hunter. Hold on. All right. Zoldyck family. What do I do after the stream? I live life, dude. I actually go back in my pod and I just recharge until the next stream. Do I watch F1? No, not really. What's the stream about? It's about playing music and hanging out. I like to answer people's questions about music too, and I just play random stuff. Is college necessary for becoming a musician? Absolutely not. It depends on what you're trying to do. What's for lunch today? I have been really enjoying cutting up a potato, spraying a pan with some spray, putting down little bits of potato on that, and then almost getting them burnt, like real crispy, and then dumping a whole thing of egg whites on top of them, and then like putting a ton of hot sauce and seasoned salt on it. It's like super macro friendly and extremely tasty. Ooh, it's so good. Can I play Nirvana or Green Day? Yeah, absolutely. Throw something out there. We're trying to get 200 likes to get that. Hey, Vicky. Thank you. Yeah, I take song requests. What do you want to hear? I'm not playing Snowman. How dare you not play Snowman? What Nirvana do you want to say? What sort of stuff do you mean by making stuff? Literally anything. I made a video game not that long ago. I'm making a fence right now. Did I watch Attack on Titan? I watched like the first season. I need to do a little bit more watching of Attack on Titan. That's on my list to watch. I like making stuff with my kids. Legos are fun when I got time. Money Man, throw something out there. Wake me up when September ends? Sure. How's Facebook doing without you there today? You know, I mean, it's back and forth, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Marco, I think we already played that. Isn't that Bink Sake? What's the hardest song I played today? Probably the Debussy request that I had a bit ago. Estampes, the third one. Gardens in the Rain. Gara's theme. Would I like to play? I can play Idea. I could play Idea 22. Mary Had a Little Lamb, sure. Ooh, Bach Prelude in C major, sure. River Flows in You, of course. That's at 200 likes, Bonsai. Girl with the flaxen hair. Hey mate, what's up? Hey Naksh. All right, hold on. Subbed, thanks Money Man. Where's my video game at? It's on the App Store and it's called Thumb Warrior. Liam. I'll play a little bit of Golden Hour, cuz. Make it stop! Oh no! I've been a member of like, I don't know, 30 bands in my life. You want a song about mechanical pencils? Sure. We already just did Lacrimosa. Throw something else out there. How can I do it? A lot of practice. Do you regret music? Going into music as a field? No, not particularly. I think people way overrate the idea that like the starving artist thing needs to die, like as a concept. People need to be realistic about what it means to go into music as a career. I just did that, Grace. Morgan, that was never my plan. To me, you should be trying to find somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with. And that's what you should be doing with relationships. The short answer is yes, but that's through getting married and having lots of kids, so. But we don't need to get this impersonal. We can just keep on going. Gonna succeed? I've already succeeded. Hey, there's nothing wrong with choosing engineering. Almost all my siblings are engineers. We need people to build buildings and do stuff. You don't even know what career to pick? I will say this, Grace. The thing about picking a career, is the feeling of how important it is so much greater when you're younger. And then when you get older, you realize it was kind of dumb to put that much pressure on yourself. If you really commit to something and you really spend time to learn what it is, the skill transfer is generally quite high no matter what you're doing. And so it's a lot better to just go, okay, I like these 5 things. You know what? I'm just gonna pick one of these 5 things and then go from there. Because you pick that one thing and then maybe it doesn't pan out, you lose interest, whatever, you can transfer those skills to something else. I think what a lot of people do, I know was very popular when I was going to college, people would pick like 5 majors. And they would pick like 5 majors and they would just get really terrible grades on all of them. So you definitely want to pick something that you enjoy. Good, Miguel. I appreciate it. Liam, I almost agree. I think there's really actually two paths you can go about. What charity do you want to hear, Bushy? So here's the thing. Let's imagine that you love music. So, and people talk about this a lot. Some people, their passion and their natural, like what they're really good at, are one and the same. And a lot of times that happens because you need to spend a lot of time on something to get really good at it. But for some people, they love music, but they also have a real penchant for math and stuff like that. Now, here's what happens. For example, me, like all my siblings, they liked music a lot, but they never really practiced. They never really practiced enough. And the thing I think I want to point out is resources are important, and figuring out what you really want out of life is important. For me, I didn't mind. I still to this day work 60-hour weeks easily because I just love every part of it. And if you do that, wonderful. But some people, even if they love music, they're not going to spend 60 hours. You know, they're not going to spend 8 hours practicing. And so it's way better to maybe go, okay, I love music, but I don't love it that much. And I'm actually kind of good at engineering. So I'm going to spend a reasonable amount of time, get B's get, C's get degrees, but get B's all through college. I'm gonna get a 40-hour engineering job, and then I'm gonna play at the bars every weekend. I met a ton of guys. I met this dude who's a psychologist. He helps kids all the time, and then he plays in a Pink Floyd cover band. Like, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good to me. And again, it is just what it is. Everybody's got a slightly different path. I think a lot of the cookie cutter advice that people give is on the surface correct, but it's not quite. It needs to be tweaked a little bit, which is everything, right? I made a whole video about this and nobody really watched the video, unfortunately, but the whole point of the video was, by definition, everything that exactly, Arm. You can switch careers a million times. Like, you really can. Ask anyone over the age of 30 what they majored in and what their current job is. I guarantee about 80% of the people you ask are not working the job that you're doing. Does prejudice play a part? I need you probably to redefine that. All right, we're going to play some of these things that I said at 200 likes because I need to get going. No way you just said that you're studying to be a psychologist and a pianist. That's awesome. Adham, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, Shasha, that's another thing that I definitely say people are not sensitive enough about. As the oldest, you kind of have to just pave the way and do it. Like, I'm the youngest, so I got to choose what I wanted to do. I remember you, Adham. I remember Adham. It would be tomorrow around the same time, like 8-ish. I try to start them a little early. Liam, I have no problem with what you're saying. I'm just trying to give people a little bit more context. Oh, you're great. Hey, Noah. Hey, Victor. How's it going? How's everybody doing? All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to play an original real fast, and then we will get out all the way. Here's one that I actually need to finish. But honestly, I've actually been working on a lot more originals recently. So I know I keep promising this, but I should be dropping some singles soon. My Spotify, actually, I got a solo piano album on there. There's an anime solo piano album coming out that's all original stuff. It's like, basically the idea is I wrote music for an anime that was never released. That's going to come out in about a month. I got some singles that I'm finishing writing and redoing and getting some vocals recorded for those. So like, subscribe, go on the Discord if you want to stay in touch and get questions answered and know when streams are happening, at least be notified of them. Anyway, here's the original. I don't know why I would call this original. The words maybe? I don't know. Another day, another time. Paper takes what will rhyme. Subtle close, redefine. Enter into disguise. Worthy words float into space until they find my mind is crawling into feelings. It just needs to fall away. Somehow you find the words to make it sting and sweat and fall away. Just fall away, just fall away. How does it feel? Can't you just sympathize with these eyes? It all just goes away. Standing on the ground used to take no effort at all. Heavy is the weight, not even sure I know what it's for. When the time delivers the same results, does that mean that you are crazy, or is the world just losing its mind? Somehow you find the words to make it sting and sweat and fall away. Just fall away, just fall away. How does it feel? Can't you just sympathize with these eyes? It all just goes away. And then probably some David Bowie type thing. Away. If you listen to his albums. Away. Adham, you can pop in the Discord if you want to help. I'm happy to hear whatever. But yep. Peace out. Thanks, everybody. I will see you all later. You're going to actually recommend a channel? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cordially greet you. I like the formality. It's fun. Actually play some songs by Beethoven. Next time, Grace. We can do actual songs by Beethoven. Not just made up songs by Beethoven. Actual songs.